Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, family members of Finding Me. I tried to do something different, but it didn't really work the way I wanted it to, so I had to go back to my normal way. Today's mantra, June 21st, mantra number 21. Your love combined is greater than the pain you may experience. Lean on each other. Now, normally, y'all will hear me say, love yourself. It's all about you, or it's all about me, basically. I chose to write this mantra, and I remember how this day went as well when I wrote this mantra. But I chose to write this mantra because for some reason people tend to think that you can only love yourself, that you should only love yourself in order for other people to love you. And in some instances that is the case, but a lot of times we have to experience love from another person in order to love ourselves. And what I mean by that is sometimes you don't know how great you are until another person loves you in a way for them to show you, or for you to see how great and how amazing that you truly are. You may be the very reason that the other person is able to love in general, because they may see that you're smiling, but behind your smile is your pain and your frustrations and your angers with self and life. You may be the very light or the beacon that shines for another person to help them spread the love that they are capable of spreading and are able to spread. You don't know what you do to inspire someone else's life. You don't know what it is that you accomplish in life to help another person and their struggles with life. Most times we experience other people loving us better than we love ourselves is because they too have walked down that path that you are walking. They may not be experiencing the exact same thing, which I personally think no one can experience the exact same thing because every situation is different. We're just very relevant in experiences with each other. But anyways, most of the time that these things happen where you're loved by another person better than you love yourself is because they too have walked that path. And like I said, that it may not be, I'm pretty sure it isn't the exact same experience, but they understand how it feels to have the emotions that you have. They understand how it feels to feel lonely, to feel like you're not accomplishing much in the world, to feel the way you feel, to do the things that you do, to struggle with the things that you're struggling with. They understand these things because they too have experienced that as well, just maybe in a different manner. I want you to embrace these people who are able to love you when you aren't able to love yourself. It will help you learn to love yourself better. Not only that, it'll help you learn to love yourself in ways that you've never loved yourself before. You need these type of people in your life. Everyone needs these type of people in their lives. And the reason why we need them is because not every day, and I don't care what level you are at loving yourself, not every day are you going to wake up and be able to say, you know what, I love me. I'm so proud of me. There are going to be some days where you're going to be like, you know what, I feel like the dumbest or the stupidest person in the world. Why am I doing what I'm doing? You're going to have your bad days. Everybody has these bad days. And that's where this person comes in and help save your day. That doesn't mean you take advantage of that person's love. It doesn't mean that that's the only time you should appreciate that person. You should appreciate this person in general, because without that person, you may not ever experience what love is, nor may you ever experience what true love within self is. So that's my message for today. And I want people to lean on each other. Lean on the person that's able to love you when you don't love you. And you lean and make sure that person is able to lean on you when they don't love themselves either. It goes both ways. And as far as relationship wise, I'm speaking on this and I'm relating this to relationship wise is because we experience bad things within our relationships, whether it's an intimate relationship, a personal relationship, whatever the nature of the relationship is, we experience those bad things. And sometimes we have the tendency to go outside of our relationship to lean on someone else and discuss our problems with someone else who has nothing to do with what we're struggling through or what we're facing at the moment. So instead of doing that, give each other some space. calm yourself, collect yourself, think about what went wrong, how it went wrong, address the situation with yourself first, and then once you've done that, go back to your person, your mate, your love, your husband, your wife, your king, your queen, whatever it is that you respectfully call each other. You go back to that person and you talk to them and you make things better. That's what leaning on each other and those type of relationships mean, because you leaning on other people outside of your relationship, I'm not saying that everyone is going to tell you bad things, because there are actually people out here who will root for you and help you and tell you, you like, you know what, I will listen to you talk, but at the end of this conversation, or at the end before the end of your day, you need to go home and talk to your mate, because that's the person it matters with most. It doesn't matter with someone else. They're just a support system. That's what they are. Even if it's a best friend or family member or an associate, a coworker, that's just your support system to help calm you, to help see in a different light, a clearer aspect. That's what those people are for. Don't go to those people in hopes of them that you can lean on them so they can fix your problems, because they can't. You and the person that you're in love with, or the person that you're sharing your life with, are the only people who can fix those problems in your relationship. No one else can. Somebody on the outside, maybe a third person to the both of you that both of you are aware of, that can help guide, mentor, subtle, solve, plan, prepare, whatever, manage, all of that. There's a third person for that. Most times they're called counselors or psychiatrists or psychologists or therapists. But don't lean on outside people to better your personal relationships. You lean on those outside people so they can be a support system. But go back home to where the relationship is. And when you are leaning on these people as a support system, let me tell you, do not speak negatively of your mate or that other person. And I'm going to tell you why. Because all you do is you plant a bad seed about your person, the person that you love so much that you're just temporarily angry with them, and you're going to get over it. But that person you vented to, that outside person that you leaned on, they're not going to get over it as quick as you did. They're not. And they may never, ever, ever, ever get over it. And they may forever hold that against your loved one. And then you wonder why that person may treat your loved one unfairly or unjust. Your loved one will start to wonder, why is this person being so mean and rude to me and not approving of me? It's because of what you said when you were pissed off, when you were venting, when you were leaning on the wrong shoulder. So lean your head on each other's shoulder. Don't lean on other people's shoulder. Not unless you know they have good intentions for you and that relationship and the person that you're involved in that relationship in. Lean on the people who love you. Don't just lean on people. Lean on the people who are able and capable of loving you until you are able to love yourself. And you still need to lean on them, because those are the people that help you get where you are now. I'm getting upset talking about this because I can feel people that actually do this and it bothers me. So I'm going to close this out. I'm going to say happy birthday to my brother. Today is his birthday. This is the first birthday I will ever get to tell him happy birthday. It won't be the last, but it's definitely the first. And not only that, it will be the first birthday that he'll ever get to spend with me and our younger sister. So I love you, Sin. That's my queen swag for today. It's Tuesday. Tantrum Tuesday for men. Oh my God, I almost forgot about that. Tantrum Tuesday for men. You are free to scream, fuss, shout, kick, stomp, do whatever you need to do to positively let it out. You don't have to tell anybody if you don't want to. You can just let it out, and it's okay, under the Finding Me standards, terms, and conditions. So, again, I love you. That's my queen swag for today. Got that crown cocked. I love you guys. Have a good one. Miss Sincere Heart.